This is a new format. Okay, so this slide won't go advanced. Okay, I am going to talk tonight about what I love doing. Search engine optimization is the process of ranking well in Google. You can't hear me. Okay, so SEO is the acronym. Search engine optimization, ranking well in Google equals traffic equals business success if you do it right. Okay, there's a lot of misconceptions about SEO. Back in the day, it used to be flipping levers and turning dials, and if you did so just the right way, Google would give you a big hug and you'd fly to the top of search engines, and everybody was happy. Well, it's changed a lot. Search engine optimization now includes all kinds of social issues. So social media has happened. It's about engagement. It's now a big mix-up of all kinds of things like psychology and sociology and linguistics and statistics. It's gotten kind of crazy, actually. So you got to get inside the head of the searcher. You got to understand how to leverage all of these patterns for your business clients, and that's what I do for a living. And during that process, there's a lot of discovery that happens. Businesses rediscover themselves in context of all their customers on the web. So all of this stuff is happening, and they have to get to the creative core of their business and look outside of the website as a whole and look at the bigger picture of the web, because not everyone's come to their website first. They're searching. The economy of the internet is the links that happen between sites, the engagement people have with your website from search engines. And this transaction begins the first time Google indexes your site. So SEO and what I do plays a part in from the very beginning to the very end of that, and I love doing it. SEO, search engines index all kinds of contents now. It used to be just static websites. And it used to be fairly easy to get a lot of links to your site and you'd rank really well, but now they're indexing video and social media and tweets, and it's gotten a lot harder. But there's still these spheres of relevance and this pecking order that search engines have established, and the reason they've done that is because you have to have a great result on your search. If you do that, you'll keep happy customers, and if you keep happy customers, you get ad revenue, and that's what search engines, that's how they make their money. So, in order to succeed online, you have to understand these patterns. So there's over 200 signals that Google uses to rank sites. It used to be kind of a static overlay of keywords that we use, but now we got social media flying in one side and consumer-created media on the other side flowing in. It's this river of data that's constantly changing. The algorithms change every single day. It used to be every 6 months that Google did a Google dance, but now it's every day, 3 times a day, because they're doing their index. So, as these things change, we have to think about things like tweets. These guys are indexing tweets, by the way. It's trending, so you might get a better piece of the search puzzle on that. Back in the day, links were counted. Now it's social signals plus links plus content. But the end goal remains the same. We need links to our website in order to rank. The barriers between websites and social media is starting to blur with things like Facebook Connect and Twitter @Anywhere. It's no longer so clear what's a website anymore. In fact, corporate websites are on the way down in some ways. But we're still looking for this one thing. We're looking for the sweet spot between search, usability, and social media. The juicy center and how many licks it takes to get there. But this requires a lot of flexibility. It requires you to be ready to change your website. And sometimes this means throwing out what you have because it doesn't work. It might be beautiful on the wall, but it doesn't work with search, or it doesn't work with social media. And this makes some people very grumpy. So what I find in SEO is that one of the things besides all the other stuff, that's my daughter, by the way, one of the other things I have to do is play the role of diplomacy in companies. Sometimes we have a web designer kicking the person under the table. We just did this website, we own it now, and the search guys come in and say we got to scrap it. What's up with that? So throw that away. Okay. So the thing is that we have this on our side. Okay, we have testing on our side. Web analytics are the eyes and ears of website of SEO. It's really unquestionable when you do an A/B split test between 2 web pages. It includes all of the social signals and everything at once, and you say this works, this doesn't. If the pretty one isn't the one that works, you have to go with the ugly one. And that's hard to do. But in order to get all the content that you're working on your website within the line of sight of customers, you have to work hard. And that's why we have to start talking more about the production of content within a company. Many companies don't realize that they have to publish to rank in Google. Google now takes into account the frequency of posting. That's why blogs are so great for SEO, right?
because they give you this publishing platform, and it's also very easy to connect them to social networks. So publishing is just really, really critical. And what do you publish? Well, you have to know what your customers need, not just stuff to fill up your website. So what is causing them pain? What's missing in the content on the web right now that you can fill in? And sometimes we call this link bait, because we're linking, we're trying to get bait from them. You got to be very generous when you're publishing and create great how-to guides and things about that solve customers' problems. Guest posting on other authority websites is a great way to get SEO ranked. Because remember, it's all about getting those links to your website these days and accounting for the social signals that come into play. But the amazing thing about publishing great content is that, like Adam said, it's like word of mouth on steroids. When you provide a solution to people and give them a gift, a generous gift of content, they will link to your website. They'll refer to you. They'll cite you in their tweets. They'll talk about you on Facebook. And all this comes into play when it's time for Google to index your site. And if you can master your domain of expertise and your SEO skills, you are unstoppable. So I invite you to blend SEO knowledge from a consultant or on your own with what you know and weave that into your everyday activity in your company. And if you do that, ranking will become a natural day-to-day activity, and that's it. End of presentation.